Hello, I am back again and I have finished doing the stitching, did some stitching homework. And I want to say, I don't know if you caught it in the description that I had of the video, because the other video, it was zoomed in. It was zoomed in so close and you tend to bring the work ahead of you. So some of the parts were not caught on camera, but I'm sure you got the gist of it. So I apologise for that. It happens sometimes. Look how gorgeous that is. It's so pretty. So I thought I would show you how I did. I might zoom it in a tad. There we go. Zooming in too much, you just end up going off camera. So I thought I'd show you how I did these. And I've just come along in here and I've put that down. It gives it that real sort of curl, like a real leaf. So just very, very simple. So I've gone like this, and then you find where that end part is there, and you just go in. I think I've only just got enough to finish the last one, and then I come in through there so that I grab that. Sort of an unconventional way of doing silk ribbon, but you can tell it's coming towards the end of it. It's starting to get a bit streaky. Okay, we're going to go down there, and I reckon I've got enough room to do that last bit there. Just basically colouring it in, and just, as you can see here, it curls up, but I'm going to show you what I do with that. And that part there, oh my goodness, it really is at the end. Where's the end of it? There we go. Just made it just enough, so I might leave that aside. Okay, it gets put in, it sort of threads itself when you first put it in. I could probably knot it. Now this is the bit that I'm using. So today I thought I'd just show you that last bit. I'm going to be cutting this out, and I'm picking, here's my little stash of bits and pieces that I want to stick down onto my tablecloth. So I just come in here and stitch down just enough to hold it down so the bits don't stick up, and so I'm holding it through. So I stitch in the middle, and then there are bits that are curling, so I just grab that and do a tiny little slip stitch so I grab hold of it so it doesn't curl up, then go back in. I think it's got another little piece here, so I'm just going to do a little grab stitch there and then come up through here. I like how the silk ribbon sort of gives it a bit of movement, so that's why I chose to go with that. And I was a bit worried the colour wasn't going to go, but it does, which is good. So I'll come all the way up, and I might even grab that piece there, go down, and I might just grab that down here, and same for the other side. Actually, I might even put those, there's a bit of a gap there, so I'm going to grab that. So then I'll just go back down underneath and go across. Come up, So that helps, gives it that line in the middle, but it also helps to hold it down so it ain't going anywhere. So I might even do a little bit of a catching stitch here. There we go. And then there's two there, so I'm going to sort of make sure I grab both of them and come back down. And come in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to go through there to make it like it's one piece. I quite like how it's like that, so just grab that so it's holding down. I might even do a quick, almost invisible stitch here to hold that part. Maybe something there. Then here as well. There we go. Like I said, it's sort of a more of a different way that you use your silk threads, but gives it a bit of movement. I'm going to come in under there to hold that down. There we go. And there you have it. See, I like how that's being folded over. So there are the leaves. I noticed, oh, here we go, on this bit here you can see it, and on the other ones I'm just going to actually go, hopefully I've got enough thread. Oh. Okay, so on the other ones here, where you can actually, I've stitched here and I've stitched here. So what I'm going to do is just do a couple of straight stitches along here. Sort of gives it like a bit of shading in a way. So good. And may even come and hold that down because it looks like it's lifting up. There we go. I think we're done. Now, really quite happy how these gorgeous little things have turned out. Such a pretty flower. So it was a good Corinne pick. Now, okay, now I'll put that there. So we're going to undo this. And normally I'd give it an iron, but we need to cut it, so it's all good. So get a tiny little bit of stitching. I thought I'll just show you how I do it. I'll move that out the way because we are going to be getting our tablecloth and putting our piece here. So I may zoom out again because this is picking fabric. So, but what I'll do, actually, I'll give it a pause and I'll cut that out. You don't have to watch me do that. Okay, I'm back again. So, got out the bits and pieces, and I was thinking, this, I reckon I could probably cut that out and use that as a back piece. Oh, it's caught. So I've gotten the only thing that will be coming out here. I've got There's that. There's my middle piece. And I've got the word cherry blossoms here somewhere. Oh my goodness. I keep losing everything. It's in this lot somewhere. It's probably underneath here. But it's okay. We'll find it. Fold this up. Yeah, it's going to get more trickier the bigger this thing gets. So I may put that with something else. Okay. I've got this as well, which I took out, you know, I remember showing you that I did this when I was not feeling really well and I just wanted something simple. So that might sort of get incorporated in between some bits and pieces, because the bird is so small and the bumblebee, well, it is massive. You know, I could probably incorporate it here somewhere, you know, like that, in between, and have other bits and pieces with it. So I've got some background fabric. Oh my goodness, I keep grabbing it with me chest. Here's some real pretty the French fabric. Oh, I like that. I wanted some light, and I think this might be French as well. Kind of like how it's all jagged like that. Okay, we're gonna pinch a piece. Because I wanted it to be sort of blues. I reckon I could pinch it. Maybe there. Okay. And then might utilise that on its own in something else as like a garden piece. So I might just have just the plain. And that bit too can be incorporated somewhere. Okay. Yeah, sort of want this for the sky. I could probably put this bit somewhere else. It's got all these little bits in it. Somewhere someone's stitched at a previous life. Yeah, this is one I got from, these are the ones that were in the French pack, so I kept some stuff for myself. Such a pretty fabric. Okay. And so the next episode, this is at the moment, this is just a little bit of a composition of where we're going. And maybe I ought to do that and have that coming so that you can see that edge. There we go. Have that tucked in there. There we go. Because that's going to be like blue sky. Yeah, that works. Okay, now I've got a little piece of this. Maybe I can tuck that in there, whether that's even the right colour. Over the top. Actually, this might work. Oh, love it when a plan comes together and it's sort of like a bluey green. And then we could probably do that. Then come in down the bottom here. Still incorporate this as part of some extra cherry blossoms. I mean, I cut them, so I might as well use them. What do you reckon, eh? And they're smaller, but they're further back, so it's all good. Oh, my hubby's come in with a cuppa. Oh, he's a sweetheart. Here you go, huh? Hey. Thanks, son. Oh, you're so cute. Look at this. He's coming with some bickies. Love you forever. Isn't he cute? Oh, what a cutie. Oh, must be a cup of coffee. Yeah, that's around about cup of coffee time. Yeah, so yes, been married 35 years, and you have your ups and downs, but all in all, he's a keeper, and the grass isn't greener on the other side. You work out your problems, and you work through them. Put that over the top. Might have something there. You're still in camera. Yep. Sort of looks good, but a little bit messy at the same time. I'm going to have to put something underneath that. Does that work? I've got need some lace and bits and pieces. I reckon that could almost go underneath there, I want it to still be part of the sky and incorporate that into because there's going to be another 2 here. So if we put it up a little higher and we incorporate that in there, so that's part of I'm jumping the gun, and it's part of that. Look at this, isn't this gorgeous? Little birds that might get incorporated somewhere too. This beautiful, beautiful fabric I got from Deborah from Doll's House Vintage. Oh, just gorgeous. Look at that lavender. Pretty. So because it's sort of blues and pinks, but I'm thinking and that's going to go I'll have that there. Incorporate it in there. And then that is going to come across there. Have to somehow try and soften this edge. I'm just wondering whether I do a bit of a curve. Try and soften this edge a little bit. Okay, now where's that piece? There we go. It's going to go underneath. Might even try and stitch it a little closer. Okay, pins, 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 pins. It's perfect, that little piece. Have that sitting there. And I'll cut that edge off here. But that coming in here. And this is going to have that bit there, so I'm not worried too much about that. Probably have that sitting on the top. Have it going down. Okay. Oh. And here. Now this is where I'm going to do the invisible stitching and then come in with, so I might be a good girl and do the invisible stitching off camera. And so that's going to come here and here like that, and then it'll come down like that over the top, just underneath. I still not 100% convinced, but I probably could put something else there. I do love that. That's really soft and pretty. Now we've got little bits and pieces. I could probably even put that like that to soften it. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Perfect. Okay. And then I'm just going to leave that because that could end up with more fabric, and same with this. So it looks a little weird, but we're going to fill that in. I think it looks better without that. So what else we got? Here's my little bumblebee, but I've got that there, so I don't think I need it. Oh, some of this might be nice though, because it sort of looks a little bit similar. And we're having the greeny colours coming there. Now do we have that? Yep. Okay, I think this will work a little better. Yep. I think I'm going to cut it. Okay, works nice with that. Okay. Hide that bee underneath there and have that going there. What do you think? What do you think, peeps? Gonna hide that under there. Yeah, I think that looks better than the no, not gonna cooperate. Looking a little ragged. So I've got a couple of bees in there. Okay. Yeah, I think that personally looks better than that cut bit. And you do that, and you look at that, and it's nice, unless I go further down. No, it doesn't really do it for me. I don't want to take away from that. How about if I get rid of this and have that there? End up chopping up that bee, but probably not a bad thing. Okay, I don't think that this is going to work. I'll go in, zoom in a tad. Oh, it's looking good. Looking good. And what else we got? Move that out of the way. We've got that. We do have this, and I'm thinking that might look really nice over the top of that. Or even, you know, there. So that's a possibility. Okay, blues and greens, that works too. Need some laces. Yeah, see, that's nice, those little flowers. This, I got that, but they're more creams. I want something that, oh, that might work. It's sort of a cream. And then I've got some of this and some of this, and I've got laces here. Okay, I'll just sit down and I'll be organising a little bit more. Isn't this pretty? I think it might be a collar. Yep. I need a cup of, a sip of this cup. Yeah, there's that cup that I was showing you. I don't know, like, it's a pair of scissors that my husband got me, and I went to go and show it in the pansies one, and you didn't quite see it. And even this is the back of that lavender thing. Now that might work. Just a strip of this down the bottom there, I think. Methinks. Just a little. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I think that works. And that'll have to continue around that way. And that getting stuck underneath there. I like that. So it's going down. Might remove some of this so you can actually see. And then pull that back a tad so it covers that bit. And then going up. There we go. There we go. Okay. Wondering can have that coming down a tad. No, it needs to stay there. Cover the bee here, and then we have just that little bee there. There we go. Goes up. Oh, it's just cutting fine, I tell you. Sometimes that's how it goes. Okay. I do love the colours of the pink in that. So I sort of wanted to do a bit of blue for the background. I will keep it sort of like that so the next lot of fabrics and bits and pieces can fit in. May keep that, might go around here. You know, just a possibility. Oh. And I think that should be it. Oh. Wonder if that can sit underneath there. I mean, it's fairly big. And what do you think? Stick with the blues, eh? Stick with the blues. I actually don't mind that. It's got a bit of the lace happening there. I could probably, yeah, see, it's just constant fiddling is what it is. And do that. Forever changing your mind. Pins, pins, pins. I mean, that's not going to go to waste. I might put that there somewhere, to be honest. Oh, I like that. Don't mind that at all. And that can go up a little higher. So that just sits on there like that. There, it goes there and there. Is that pinned? Sits on the end. That goes there like that. Quite like that. I like it. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Okay, and I think this little guy is going to probably sit here to be incorporated with the next lot down there. Still might keep that and stick that as a piece here, like underneath, because it's rounded off. There we go, just to cover in that corner a little bit. Pin when we do the other stitching. So what have we got? 35 minutes. I could probably start with Be careful, I don't want to chop into me tablecloth. That's going straight. There we go, that bit's straight as well. Cool. There we go. And then maybe that bit, that can go there. If you put it on a bit of an angle, these flowers can come in here. And I might even be able to put that there. Yeah, I think I like that. I think that's going to be the go. So, where's my thread that I use? My super duper thread. Where are you? Thread everywhere. Here she is. See, that's really cute too. This is like a little leftover bit. Might even put that in there, you know, like down the track. So, and I've got I've got a piece of lace and stuff on the floor. I might even incorporate that in there. Yeah, stick that underneath actually, because it's a little piece. So there we go. Okay, so we are going to, so that's going to go like that. That'll go like this. Come over like that. Alright guys, just busy concentrating how it's going to go down. I might manipulate it like this. As high as I can go. Get the iron. Okay. And I may even stick this over the top. Come down. It's catching. Okay. Takes a bit to sort these things out. This is what we want. So that's going to cover that awkward little piece. And have that there. There we go. And then this will probably be ironed that way. A minute. think that's the go. Now where did that piece go? Oh, it's not on the floor, is it? Oh my goodness. See, this is how things get lost. Not underneath here. Here's this piece. And all these tiny little pieces. Well, I'll find it in a minute. But that's going like that. Probably fell on the floor or something. Just never know what you're going to do. I quite like that as well. I think that's going to be a piece that's going to be incorporated. That's clever, isn't it? Put that underneath. No, make that straight. There we go. Make that straight and bring it down. I actually quite like that little doobie. So it'll be bigger than Ben-Hur, this thing. Okay, there we go. Another piece incorporated. See how we go. We're just going to pin it down for now. Yep. Okay, and then I'm going to find that piece. I'm chuck it up. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's funny how these things disappear, and you could probably see where it went. Okay, so there's that. And then I've got some tatting, which I wouldn't mind incorporating as well. Just have a little bit in each. I can put that there, I reckon. Okay. Okay, there. I like that. And then put this away. I love this piece of fabric. I got this one and this one from the Reclaim Fabrics from with Melanie. So this might be something I can just sort of stick on there to finish it off and continue on to the next one. So okay, I think that's the go, and I've got to find this piece. Where the heck did it go? I reckon it's just stuck on something. Here's another really nice piece. Oh, I think that might be something that I could stick on here. What do you think? Sort of goes around. Hang a minute. Tends to stick around. I like that. And then we've got some pretty yo-yos. See, that might work. It brings out that here like that. So there you go. Okay, well, I will proceed to like stitch that down, and then the next one, like as in do the invisible stitch, and then the next one, is that it here? I don't know. I will do some actual stitching, like put in, you know, the bits and pieces and running stitch and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think I'm quite happy with how that's looking. Okay guys, I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.